Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Switch here with another casual game of Magic the Gathering. So we're having the Friday, and the Friday is the Friday Magic Night, right? So instead of going to, some magic shop as I used to back in the days, I will right now just do my own Magic Friday night, which is going to be totally casual because, well, firstly, I don't have any idea about any formats, any cards, any mechanics, and I will just gradually try on the weekends, because on the weekends I will just have the spare time to play the game. I'm just gradually trying to get involved a little bit to the Magic the Gathering. Excuse me. Righty, so first thing first, do I have the water? Yes, I have the water. So we can start to play then. Crazy night, water and cards. Okie doke. So today, what we are going to do today? Well, I'm not really wanna buy any cards yet. I might do. We are having I don't know which day, but end of this month, isn't it? Like a 28th, I think so. Yeah, this 28th, because we can just check this on the store. So on the 28th, we'll maybe play the, on the 28th, we have the April 28th, and there is going to be the new Capena. I mean, I have no idea about any cards right now. And gonna jump to the store, excuse me, one more time. Which means I didn't check any cards from, what's the current expansion? What's the called? It's Kamigawa. So I don't have any idea about any cards. That's why I'm just firstly trying to understand the starter decks, which the Avalanche was the last deck which I played. And before I play the another deck, what I'm supposed to do? Yes, you're right. I'm supposed to check the deck to understand what we have inside this deck, instead of trying to figure it out during the gameplay. So right now probably I'm just going to take like 20 to 30 minutes to understand the cards. So that is going to be a boring part. But firstly, I don't really want to play this deck. But firstly, I want to check the ranked decks. So we're having like 3-4 more to go, and then we need to swap a few cards, like 1-1 and 3-1, be able to play this. But today we're going to play. I mean, I'm not really keen about the dungeon mechanics, although I never really played. But I know you have to do something in order to something happening, right? To go further, to delving into the dungeon, basically. So, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. Oh, okay, that's good then. That's what I meant. I just want to check. I thought instantly you were just searching for the new game. Okay, so first thing first, because apparently I'm not on the full screen. So I just want to go on the full screen. Yep, that will do. And right now, just like a brief look, I suppose so. So flying free strike, okay. Kickers, I'm flying when it's kicked. Enters the battlefield, it was kicked up to target creatures. Oh, that's alright. Some Ranger, Hawk with the dungeon mechanic. Okay, I mean, we were just going to figure it out just during the gameplay. Result strike, 1 mana instant, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment you control to it. I mean, do we have any equipments? I don't have any idea. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 2 or less. If spell was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay. So 4 mana, destroy whatever. 1 mana, destroy value 2 or less. Okay. So nice free removals. Some spirits 2 mana 2 attack 2 toughness, and we can create the token whenever you cast your second spell each turn, which means this, and then after that 2 spells. Okay. Some human cleric legendary, 2 mana 1/1 at the beginning of combat. On your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So that's great, but well, just one card, right? But already it's probably good idea to do the white weenie with this. And then 2 again. 2 mana, 2 attack, 2 toughness, and vigilance. So we are not tapping during the attack. And whenever Thunderous Orator attacks, it gains flying until the end of turn. If you control a creature with flying, only if you control a creature with flying. The same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, indestructible, lifelink, menace, and trample. Okay, so he getting whatever he wants from the other types the creature we have, other mechanics. Now that's great. Demonic gifts +2 attack on our creature. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner control. Okay, so that's sort of like we can actually remove something and then we have that creature again back on the battlefield. 2 mana, 2/1. When Malakir Blood Priest enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures in your party. And the party consists of up to 1 each of Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, and Wizard. So yeah, but that's great. Ooh, we're having some legendary Vampire Cleric, Menace, lifelink, 2 mana, 2/1. And if you are going to kick that, whenever Null Priest of Oblivion enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield target creature. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything big. Oh, this is amazing. 2 mana, extra target non-colored permanent, so that's great. Shame we don't have any more of these. Like, honestly, I wanna play like 4 copies of this already. Maybe like 4 copies of this as well. And like 4 copies of this one as well. 4 copies of removal, so add 1 extra. Oh. And then we have some free legendary creature, Dragon Knight, Vigilance. So that's good though. Whenever another selfless paladin enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you have completed the dungeon. Okay. So we're just going to try to figure it out how to complete this dungeon during the gameplay if we are able to. Anyway, that touch for 3 mana, 2/2. Whenever you want Fang Blade deals combat damage to a player venturing into the dungeon. So dungeon mechanics. Lots of dungeon mechanics. 4 mana, create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. If this spell was foretold, creature X of those tokens instead. So the foretell, what does it do? During your turn you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Oh, okay, so that's really great because we can actually prep for it. So we basically can play 2 mana on the second turn, exile to face down, and cast it on the later turn for its foretell cost, which is going to be 1 and double X. So just give me a second. Create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flank and vigilance. If this spell was foretold, create X of those tokens instead. I don't know, I just like I have like brain freeze right now. Like normally it's 4 mana, create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flank and vigilance. Okay, so we're just creating 1 for 4 mana. So like this is like it's alright, yeah, but like nothing too crazy. If this spell was foretold, create X of those tokens instead. I still don't get it. Why are we having like 2 X's then? No. Like, okay, I will figure during the gameplay if we actually draw this because this is just one card, one and only. So you're trying to tell me like I can just play one white mana and then the X it's just one token? So if I will spend 6 mana I will do 5 tokens? I mean, that would be like crazy. That's probably not the way how it works. We'll see at some point. Okay, so another card, 4 mana 3/4. When veteran dungeoner enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Okay, so I don't really wanna like read much about those dungeon mechanics because there's no really point. There's like too much. Those decks, those beginner decks, though, those starter decks, they're like too much drafty. They're like not really consistent with the stuff what they offer. So we have another card which is like legendary creature, and so we're just playing. We enter to the dungeon, and then when we are attacking, return up to 1 creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that's great. If you have completed the dungeon, okay. Silver Quill Command, 4 mana, and what does those? Sorcery. Plus 2. The target creature gets +3% against flying until the end of turn. That's great. Return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Target opponent sacrifice a creature. Oh, that's a great one though. So yeah, I think like drawing a card and the opponent sacrificing the creature. That's great. Another thing, like 5 mana, 3/3 flying whenever planar ally attacks venture into the dungeon. So, this angel just venturing to the dungeon, or everybody venture to the dungeon? I don't know how it works. 5 mana, this spell costs 2 less to cast during your end step. Oh, that's great. So it's 3 mana then. Destroy target creature or place. Okay, you don't control. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. That's great. This is amazing. Like, wish to another copy. Put another copy. But although I think 3 is okay. Thwart the Grave. 6 mana. Jesus, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Okay, I assume that's good. Return target creature card and up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So everything is just we returning to the battlefield. So that's great, although I think that's not going to work out anyway. So you have to like some Plains Swamps, 19, 20, some nice dual land, and actually it's not like a dual land, but you know what I mean. Like we can swap whatever we like, and then we have some tap land. Is it tap land? Yeah, Snowfield. Sinkhole enters the battlefield tapped. And I think we're good to go. Actually, I really like this deck. Believe it or not. It's a great starter deck. I think I already like it more than the Avalanche. So, although I didn't play it, so... we'll see. We'll see. So we have 2 mana and 2 mana. Is it the 2 mana the good mana? And I think it is because we actually having the opening hands with 2 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, and 2 mana. So we're just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna play it. Play it, play it. Playing first? I'm playing first. Yes? No? Yes? No. I was so excited, so I didn't take a look on what's going on. Okay. So this is actually sorcery. And this is actually something we can kill, and I don't really know what to do, but with that being said, also I don't really care, so we're just going to destroy because we can. How exciting is it, isn't it? So, and seems like some proper mono red already. I don't know why well, it's not mono red. Okay, sorry me. What I was trying to say, like I already have like the thought this is like some proper deck we playing against. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I assuming that, but I think so. It's like a proper deck just because of assumption of some kobold over there. Anyway, so you have the 3 mana, and we are having another creature we can play. So I assume we're just going to play it because why not, and then we're just going to attack if we can, but probably will be like lots of some burning cards. I don't really know what I can expect because like I said, so I'm new into the Magic. I have no idea about what's going on in the like sets, cards. Yeah, just assumed correctly or not? Yes. 3 damage, okay, so... He just burned, he just killed our creature. Then it's going to have like probably 5-6 mana and play some dragon, and we don't really have an answer for anything like huge. Hopefully we will bring something. Right now we can just play what we can play. It's going to attack, so... Yeah, we're getting that touch and we're attacking for 2. Yeah, I know. It's exciting. So yeah, what I was talking about, like I'm just trying to get to the magic, and I will playing on Friday, on weekends, I assume, and then gradually maybe build up my knowledge, because I have no idea what's going on. But you see, I say like I have no idea, but I have like a good assumption of what's going to happen, some big dragon. So yeah, I reckon we just dead like really like 2 turns from now. Maybe 3, because we are not going to have any answer. He's just going to burn everything, so already there's some blocker. I don't know really, what can I do? I mean, we just need to keep this as a removal for some big threat. So... I think I'm just going to play like that. And just attack. So, yeah. I think we lost already. But that's what's going to happen when you're playing, you know, starter deck. Like, most of the games are just doomed. Just before even you start to play the game. Unfortunately. Anyway, so we have this Cry 1. I'm really happy about this Cry 1. Although in the deck we're playing is really nothing to be happy about. So we can get the 4 mana, and yeah, we really need that another Lance Dewey. Just to be able to remove something big. And by something big I mean the dragon. Playing Vigilance Haste, Jesus. 7 mana. I mean, it's not that crazy like back in the days, because it's still 7 mana, but still. Having Haste, so I don't really like the Haste. Yeah, I'm just gonna block whatever. We need to. So is immortal? First strike and... Oh, just first strike, okay. That will do. That's more than enough. Yay, that's really tempo land, isn't it? Okay, they're just going to play whatever we can play it. Not really much of like explaining the things, because we just simply... We can't really do much about what's going on. We don't really have any... Well, 1 removal on the hand. And like 2 sort of useless cards. Treasure token. Just gonna do the treasure token, I suppose. So what to do? Sacrifice this certificate at 1 mana of any color. Okay, that's great. I reckon. It's not like that's going to improve our situation a lot, but still. I'm really keen to play any of those 2 cards. But if the dragon coming up is 7 mana, 3-4, he's actually stacking on the mana. This is the land. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Okay, so we're having like 3-4-5, so he needs another 2 mana. Okay, I don't know what that do, but playing in Vigilance. And other than that, artifact, and other than that, when it dies, create I think the Frost Tongue, a legendary white equipment artifact. So it's +2 whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature, defending player and controls and equip. Okay. So you'll get some nice artifacts, right? And do we wanna block? Oh yes we do. Not really, I don't really see any reason why we shouldn't block. Okay, we have a D-land. We have even the removal. Do I really want to kill this? Like, I'm going to remove this dragon, then he will get +2 equip. Equipped creature gets +2 whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player's controls. Yeah, so I won't be able to block, but although this have flying, right? So I'm not really able to block this either. We have 6 mana. I'm just going to play like that for now. So when we attack, we are going to be able to take the card from the graveyard. Okay, so that will do. We're just gonna slow the opponents. And yeah, just next. Just slow down a little bit. Yeah, I'm just attacking because I don't really see any reason to not. And this is like 4 mana. I'm just going to end the turn. Can't do really much about it. So this is great because this is just having like 3 toughness. Oh yeah, we have the dragon. This dragon is crap, but we are going to remove this dragon. Hopefully. Top 7 cards for your library. Oh my god, what's going on here? Some crazy mechanics. And we cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to this basically this dragon. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's just going to draw something and just burn this card. Jesus. Okay. That's no good. That's really no good. We're going to destroy this dragon. But then we don't really have any mana to play with. So it's a 7 or maybe more damage. So we lost already. Yeah. Can't do nothing about it. I'm just going to play this because this have more toughness. They might block and survive. We venture into the dungeon. Draw a card, okay. Don't mind if I do. Not really going to change the outcome of this game, but also might. I think that's going to be burned. Unless he don't have any, like, you know, removal spell. So, That's really nice. That's really nice. We have 2 blockers. So we somehow, some way might manage to survive, to get some removal to remove it. I know that's how it sounds. Like we might win the game, but we have like a proper deck. Also, might be a starter deck as well, but I have no idea. Seems like it's not a starter deck. So, having some another 3 mana, 3/3 Vigilance. And when he's going to enter the battlefield, we are going to venture into the dungeon, and the other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed the dungeon. Okay. So this is actually boosting this card. Any card we have in there, that's what I thought. The burn, but still we're having a blocker. So this is not that bad, isn't it? We're just going to block this. Maybe that was the bad idea. That was like my fault, right? We had the first strike. So we're supposed to block this one. Am I right? No. No, that's not. There won't be any difference, right? Okay, so choose to returning the blocker and then target player sacrifice a creature. This is like 4 and 3 is 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! What mana we want? I don't know. I'm just gonna press white. Okay, so we obviously want to target upon sacrifice a creature, and we are actually want to do like that, and then we need the blocker. We can choose this. What we need to sacrifice? No, we're just choosing the person who's sacrificing. I need to play this. I want to play it. Okay. Right. Which one? Which one? Cry 1. That's the name of the game. Everyone is Cry. That's amazing. That's good. I wanna keep it. Removals are always amazing. That's just a shame we don't really have that much of them. Flying and haste, yeah, that's normal thing. And with that, so yeah, it was a good game, but unfortunately, 4 life doesn't gonna cut. That's a shame. We don't have any life steal or anything, so can't do anything about it. I was really hoping we can somehow win the game. Those games are quite long. Play 25 lands. Okay. Reward gold for the daily win, so I don't know that's going to happen soon. Probably not. I wanna play one more game with this deck. Don't want to fix anything. Maybe I'm just going to play another game after this one. I think like 2 to 3 games. It's enough for me. Well, usually on Fridays, Magic, we're playing best of 3, right? But with the proper deck, yeah. But with the starters, I think like 1 game, best of 1, it's okay. Okay, so we have the removal. We have some creatures. We have lots of lands. I think we can keep it, although we don't really have anything for the 1 mana. So we might try to mulligan because everything is so expensive. Okay, so we're just going to try 2 mana. We're just going to try one more time. 3 mana and 2 mana, and actually turns out like nothing really changed, to be honest. Okay, just gonna keep it. Because we need to, you know, put aside 2 cards anyway. So yeah. Going to do like that. The opening hand wasn't really exciting, but I was trying to, you know, get some 1 mana drops. I think my first deck is just going to be the basic deck in the game, which is the White Winnie or some mono deck. And then probably I will swap into some control because I really like the blue, white and black. Okay, we're just going to play whatever lands, and then we're just going to play on the second turn the Clarion Spirit. That's not really value in this deck, isn't it? Like, you just need to try to play 2 spells on 1 round, and it's like we have like 4 mana spells each. Like, how come? For the White Winnie, probably it's a great card, but although we might just try to play this for 2 mana and this for 4 mana, and then we're just going to crack on the, you know, create the token, but this is like too much hassle. I'm just going to play this obviously for the portal. For the later on, I'm just going to attack. Just going to create angels, which I have no idea what those 2 X's means, but if just 1 X, it's just the 1 mana the value for the angel, so that's like crazy good. But just going for now, we're just going to play whatever we can play and just cry 1. For me, that's like the dungeon I only wanted to play. Although we don't really need any removals right now, so just gonna do like that. I need the mana right now. I want more mana. Then I will be crying because I don't have any removal, right? But now we just need the mana. It's for all creatures, yeah, whatever. Five mana. Wrath of God with 1 mana more these days. Okay. So I'm just going to do like that. And create the treasure token, righty, to get extra mana. And if this is a proper deck, I assume there's going to be like a 4 of those removals. Doomscar. I like the card. I mean, that's the way I like to play. Like, mass removals all the time. That's like the best way playing the game, isn't it? Just to counter your opponent. Okay, so he's not going to do the mass removal right now because he's getting like 2 creatures right now, so we can actually try to utilize this angel idea. Glorious Sunrise. Okay, just gonna do like that. On the combat, we're just going to boost this. Just going to play another card. Oh, we need to actually use the extra mana, right? Do I really want it? Do I need it? No. We're just going to press next, boost this, and attack. He's actually blocking? Why? I think he's going to play the mass removal again. Although I don't know why he needs so much mana, but yeah, here we go. Now we know. I mean, I don't know what to do. Also, I don't know what the enchantment is doing. 5 mana. I think we just need to play the Death Touch. That's going to be like a great answer, isn't it? For that 6/6. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. Choose one. Oh, choose one. Target land gains +3 mana, you gain 3 life, or creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until end of turn. Okay. You can choose one of those. What he's thinking about, like, what's so much thinking? Like, simple card, Death Touch. So we have the Death Touch, we can block the 6/6. Ah, some tricky stuff over there. Okay, so no attack. End of turn. The next turn we're just doing angels. Whatever that means, because I don't know how many we can do actually. This is getting a little bit awkward, but with the angels we might be fine. Extra cards. I mean, we fucked. Drawing extra cards every turn. Every card, every turn. Not really good, isn't it? But, I mean, at this point, he's not going to play any mass removal. So we might sort of try to play the angels. Time is just the sorcery speed, but whatever. He's going to attack this with this? It's like, I think... I don't want to say anything, but... Like, that was his basically... Alright, so he can do something, yeah. Sacrifice, tap, or indestructible until end of turn, okay. Alright. I mean, we are not happy about this, but what can I say? So, it's going to do angels, whatever that means. pay X. It's just like, well, 1 mana and then 4, 5. Pay 10X. Auto player is gonna press. I think I done it wrong, right? 1 angel for 3 mana. Hmm. It's a lost game anyway. Five and 6, 11. So he's on 7, but he can add life anyway. Unless we just draw the removal, but he's able to be indestructible. So we have just one card with the exile in the deck. I like those decks which we can. I don't know why he's done this. I like those decks which we can control the game constantly, like removing. That was like a stupid play, I guess. Like he have so much value on the table. I wasn't able to do anything, but he just, I think, messing around. Like he just like to do this, so whatever. Like he was on the decent, just winning spot. Jesus, like the shittiest dungeon ever. Like who cares about this and that? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I knew there's going to be something dodgy about this, you know, removing everything. Okay. Enchantment creature plant branch of Bosiju gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Okay, so that's the idea behind it, like to play lots of lands. Excuse me, playing mass removals and then have like a huge huge monster. 13/13. So what can I do? Return target creature card, put on one target clay, rogue, warrior, or wizard. Wizard, cleric. Yay. I'm just stalling a game. But we lost already, unfortunately. Oh well. I think the opponent is having a little bit better deck than we do. Just a little bit. Yeah. What we can do about this? Like so many blockers on the table. I mean, literally you can't do anything. Like I mean, I can block, obviously, but that doesn't going to change the outcome of the game unless we can actually remove this somehow. Jesus, so many crazy cards. But we have the bird. Mighty bird. Oh, it's funny. What's that? Jinx? Some tyrant, progress tyrant, legendary creature. What's that do? Whenever you cast an artifact instead of sorcery spell, copy that spell. Oh my god, you may choose new targets for that copy. Jesus. Like 2000 tokens in a minute it's going to be. So he can just kill us, you know, overrun with those tokens. I just wonder if you have a deck like this, like what the fuck are you doing in the bronze? Like if you have like proper net deck. That will do. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for me. Although, I mean, I don't mind losing, just simply because there are just, you know, new decks, but I think everybody have the idea of what the starter decks are capable of nothing. Okay, though, so thank you much guys for watching. Somebody actually was watching. Yeah, like I said, I will try to do on the weekends more like research about the cards. At some point, I might try to do some deck, but nothing really too crazy, nothing fancy. What I mean by creating the deck, I will just try to do the deck from the cards which everybody have on the beginning. So, because I suppose so, we're supposed to have some library, right? So I might just create something from the cards I already have. The idea for me is just to playing on like a weekend basis and try to involve into the new expansions, which like I said on the 28th. Did I? On the 28th? On the store, we can take a look on the 28th. I mean, we can take a look on the store and then, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, April 28th. So what I'm trying to say, because the game itself, everybody knows the Magic the Gathering is really pricey though, so it's not really point for me to buying anything like cards for the person who is just playing on Friday or on the weekends. I don't even know the meta, I don't even know the cards. But what I tried to say, I will try to do on my channel just maybe some drafts on the weekends. Maybe it's not on the Friday because actually I don't mind to play on the weekends, so then I might just do the Saturday night Magic. Oh well, you know what I'm saying. Like, so maybe some drafts, because drafts are not really like expensive and nothing crazy. But if we're talking about the net deck is just too expensive to play. I mean, just if we're talking about like a normal physical game, it's not expensive because we're just buying the deck and that's it. But here we can't really choose. We can't really target the cards, right? So buying the packs, nah. I don't know. Maybe someday, not today. So yeah, I will just try to figure it out. Some starter decks. I'm not really going to look up anything. Just check the cards. I just need to check the cards. And on the 28th, I'm just going to jump to the store again. On the 28th is a new expansion. So what I was trying to say, I might just do like a legendary cards from those expansions, because obviously you guys, if you follow the Magic and you're playing the Magic, you know like inside out everything. But because I don't know anything, so I might just do some small steps to understand the current meta, and I will just do some short videos just for myself. And I think like a good idea is just to start from the legendary cards, because I mean I meant the mythics, because the mythics is like the lowest amount, and also I will learn some new cards and new mechanics, so I might do some short videos about this. And if we're talking about the decks, obviously I'm just trying to learn every card on my library first, so I don't really want to jump into buying whatever packs. And if we're talking about playing the drafts, I really like to play. Give me a sec. I never was good in the draft, so even if I'm going to play just for the purpose of buying the boosters, I guess, probably I will get like 0 wins or maybe 1. I really like to play sealed decks though, so if that's going to be the thing, and it's supposed to be right on the 28th, I might just try to play the sealed from the new expansion, which is called, I don't know, what was the name? New Capena. So I might just try to play the sealed deck on the 28th. Back in the days I was really excited, I was participating, I never was like a really good, although once I had like a invite to Grand Prix, but that was, I don't know even when, I don't know. Once I have like, I was really crazy and I was playing the net decking, but then other than that I never was like really good after that. So I don't even know what was the a block or whatever. I just don't remember. Although I have the deck somewhere, so I might just showcase this at some point. But right now I have no idea. So yeah, it's going to be just casual content. Totally casual. Okay, though, so thank you much guys for watching. If somebody actually was watching, 50 minutes of playing and struggling, 50 minutes of struggle. I need to do like a proper name for this, the playlist. Struggle in MTG, like how to lose every game, how to lose every game. Okay, though, thank you very much guys one more time. Take care guys and bye for now. Maybe do something tomorrow, we'll see how it's going to be. Have a nice and great weekend to all.